We are back in action today again, fellas. After getting the day off yesterday because of the elections in the US, we got a full card. 12 games. Out of the 12 games, I checked them out, guys. I did my due diligence, and I came up with three picks. Three picks for today that I think are very interesting. Let's get into those picks, guys. See if we make some money on this Wednesday. Let's go. All right, first up, Lakers in Memphis taking on the Grizzlies. The Grizzlies are 1.5-point home favorites. 231 is the total. Lakers wrapping up a 5-game road trip tonight. A very woeful road trip for the Lakers. Just 1-3. Their only win coming against the Raptors. And they're coming off a very bad 12-point loss to the Pistons. A wire-to-wire loss for LA. Very disappointing performance. JJ Redick expressing his disappointment with the way the team has played during this road trip. They started off 3-0 at home. Looked sharp, guys, but the wheels have kind of fallen off for the Lakers. To make things worse, reports are Anthony Davis aggravated a foot injury. He's listed as questionable for tonight. Obviously, the Lakers' best player. We got to monitor his status. Even though, from what I'm reading, the chances are he's probably going to play, but we do have to wait to get confirmation of his participation or not. He is the Lakers' best player. Memphis now. Memphis, guys, they are coming off a 2-game trip. They were out east. They split. Nice win in Philly, 124-107. And another bad loss to the Brooklyn Nets, 106-104. Lost the season series to Brooklyn. Lost both games already about a week ago. They were 12.5-point favorites at home. Also lost straight up. Memphis, guys, have been very inconsistent to start the year. To be fair, though, guys, they are struggling once again with injuries. Marcus Smart, Desmond Bane, not with the team. And they're not expected to play tonight either. Luke Kennard is listed as questionable. He should give him some help off the bench, even though he could be a little rusty in his first game back. They're going to need some bodies, guys. Memphis, very, very inconsistent. Now, 1.5-point line. The line is pretty short. And the head-to-head, guys, from last year. I don't know how important this is and how much weight we can put in it, but the Lakers did win both games in Memphis. A couple of extremely high-scoring games, and we can look at the total, 231. It's not a low number, so expect another high-scoring affair here. Guys, in this spot, I think the Lakers, when they face adversity, they do usually respond. I think they're going to put a lot of weight into this game. I think right now, the way the rosters are right now, without Bane and Smart, I think the Grizzlies are going to struggle tonight. I'm going to take the Lakers here with the plus 1.5, my pick in this ball game. All right, next pick, we got Miami and Phoenix taking on the Suns. The Suns are 5.5-point home favorites. 221 is the total. Miami, 3-3 on the year. 500 basketball for the Miami Heat. Schedule, guys, has not really been all that tough so far. So the 3-3 record, I don't know. I don't think that's very good. The 3 wins, guys, coming against Charlotte, Detroit, and Washington. Not the greatest of competition. And they are coming off a 1-point home loss to Sacramento. A game that they looked like they had in the bag, but Sacramento came up with the big plays at the end, sending Miami to their 3rd loss of the year. And Miami, guys, beginning a 6-game road trip tonight. Man, all 6 games on the trip look really tough. Starting tonight in Phoenix, and they're going to Denver, Minnesota, Detroit, Indiana twice. Very, very tough road trip for the Miami Heat. Phoenix, they are 6-1 on the year. 6-1 on the year on a 5-game winning streak. But to be honest, guys, I watch a lot of their games. I don't know, something about this team. They are very erratic. I've talked about this in previous videos. Lots of swings back and forth. Just the consistency hasn't been there. The only good part for Phoenix, guys, in the latter part of the games, they have made the big plays, managed to squeeze out the wins. And if you look at the plus-minus, guys, so far, they have an average winning. They have an average point differential of plus 3.7, which is not very high. If you look at OKC, they got a plus 17.4, and 3rd place Golden State, it's at plus 17.3. So they're winning games. Phoenix is winning games, but they're not winning convincingly. They're not covering the spreads. They're just 2-5 against the number. So Phoenix, guys, they're winning ball games, but they're not covering any spreads. So in this ball game, guys, I think Miami, they're going to lock down on D. They are a good defensive basketball team. I think they can keep this game within the number. I'm going to take a risk here, guys, and take Miami with the plus 5.5. I think it's a pretty decent bet here, taking the Heat plus the points. All right, 3rd and final play. We got Philly in LA taking on the Clippers. Clippers 1.5-point home favorites, 216 the total. Philly, guys, struggling, obviously, just 1-5 on the year. They're on a 3-game losing streak. Joel Embiid has not played so far this season. He also got a 3-game suspension for shoving a reporter. I looked into that story, guys, and the reporter just absolute garbage. Just a trashy ass person talking about his dead brother and his son. Joel Embiid said he doesn't care what kind of suspension he gets or any consequences. And he's right, man. When people start talking about your family, you got to stick up for them. So Joel Embiid, guys, at least for the next 3 games, is not going to play. The good news for Philly is they did get Paul George back in that game against Phoenix, in their last game against Phoenix. A game that Philly guys should have won. They were up 9 with a few minutes left. But Phoenix made a late run. I managed to squeeze out the W. But Philly showed some pretty good signs in that game, guys. I liked what I saw. They're going to turn things around at some point, guys. The roster is not as bad, and I'm still sticking it to it, guys. If they can get healthy, if Joel Embiid gets back sooner rather than later, I think they will make a run and get up to the top 3 spots in the Eastern Conference. But as of now, they are struggling, just 1-5. Paul George is going to play again tonight, listed as probable. The Clippers 1.5 point home favorites. They are currently what are they on the year? 3-4. They're coming off a win against the Spurs. Wow, what a wild game that was, guys. I had the Spurs in that game with the +4. San Antonio got up 40-14 in the first quarter and managed to blow it. That's one of those games where you're like, okay, I got plus points. I'm up 26 in the first quarter. It's a wrap. But the Clippers, guys, they came all the way back and not only won the game, but they covered the spread. Gave us an L in that one. That was just absolutely a shit show. Clippers, guys, big comeback. Got their first win in their new arena. Now just 1-4 at home. They're 1.5 point favorites tonight. No new injuries for them. Everyone that played in the last game should be playing again tonight. Now, guys, in this ball game, I'm going to take my shot here with the Sixers. I think they're a much better ball club. They got the roster. I really liked what I saw in that game against Phoenix, even though they did lose. I think they could bounce back in this game, start racking up some W's. Right now, with the slow start, the 1-5 record, I think we will be able to find some value in the Sixers going forward. And I'm going to take a shot here tonight. Plus, Paul George, first game back against his old team. I think he's going to have a lot of motivation in this game. I think his teammates are going to want to help him get this W. So I'm going to take the Sixers here, guys, with some pretty good confidence. I like the Sixers here for my third and final play of the night. All right, LA Lakers +1.5, Miami +5.5, and Philly +1.5. My 3 picks for tonight. 3 dogs, guys. What I'm going to be going with. In the Laker game, wait, guys, for Anthony Davis. We've got to make sure that he plays, or even if he doesn't play, I'm still going to be on the Lakers. But if he doesn't play, we're going to get a lot better numbers, so it's worth waiting there. Miami +5.5, and my favorite play of the night, Philly with the +1.5. Philly, guys, like I talked about in the analysis, they should have beat Phoenix. They were up 9 with a few minutes left. Paul George made his debut. They looked a lot better, guys, with him in the lineup. His return to LA against the Clippers. This is my favorite play of the night, guys. I think the Philly's going to come through in this ball game. These are my play, guys. This is what I'm going to be putting my money on. If you agree, follow, and let's cash in together. If you guys like the other side, I encourage you to take the other side. Always follow your gut, guys. Go with what you like. I'm going to talk about this in every single video. And always bet responsibly. Look at the ticker down below, guys. Always bet responsibly. Manage your money. Be disciplined. Don't go too crazy, guys, putting in a lot of bets. Juice is going to eat you up. So be very selective. Try to find an edge and go with that. Also, guys, give me a follow on X at Pick'emNBA Bets. Sometimes I'll post some last minute stuff, some picks. Sometimes during halftime, I'll put in some picks. If you guys are interested, give me a follow there. Also, like the video, subscribe to the channel. If you haven't, I would really, really appreciate the support. And anyways, guys, I'm going to wrap this up right here. I'm going to wish you all good luck on your plays. And hopefully, guys, in tomorrow's intro, we'll have a 3-0 night and I can get that dog barking again on the intro. Good luck, guys, on your plays, and I will see you again tomorrow. Have a good one. Later.